Hello, good evening, everyone. This isn't what I originally planned to do tonight, but just don't really have the focus to play something else tonight, so I'm just gonna play more Supermarket Simulator. And I was going to play Pacific Drive tonight, but I was setting up the game, I was going through all the controls, and it just wasn't in me to be able to focus on that tonight. Oh, we need to get the music going again. To the game. What? Oh, I forget that this game does that every time. It, like, forgets that the game exists until I click on it. We have $17,000, so we can finally get our last license for this level. And then we can't unlock anything else until level 56. Let's give them some random shit to stock. Hilda! Hi, Hilda! You're done streaming already? I just left. You distracted me. I forgot how many I needed. 4 and 2. Hilda! Well, if it's a cat raid, then I have to be a cat. There. Oh right, we just unlocked our license, so we can finally stock up with all of these ham products. I should assign a shelf before they start putting it someplace random. Ham. I actually do not like ham. I think I've probably told Hilda this before that I don't like. He's down here instead. It's so weird. Hey, I just have odd taste. You can probably put mayo on your ham too, make it extra disgusting. Oh, the chicken doesn't go in a freezer, that's good. Everything goes in the fridge. Lasagna. Let's match the other fridge and go down. Away box. No, 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 I don't want you to put that there. Fuck you. You can pick that up. I'm not helping you. Where can we put those, though? Guess they're just gonna have to stay on that shelf for now. I don't have enough shelves. What else do we need? Ground beef? No, I don't need that many of them. How much space do I have left? They're all full. Oh, I still have a full fridge. What's left? Chicken legs, prosciutto, ham pastry. What is this? More ham? Ugh. Okay, that doesn't take up very much space, so down here. Where'd you guys put my other stuff? I have to play hide and seek with my stuff. With this? No, that's the stuff we already have stocked. What's the third thing? The chicken legs. Where'd you put the chicken legs? With this? Oh, they're mini boxes. Oh, I got it. There's not space for this one. Damn it. I'm just gonna throw it out. Had to use the bathroom real bad. Was it the Taco Bell? Chips. Get the chips. You broke for Taco Bell. Isn't that like the cheapest food you could possibly buy? hence it being so bad for you. You need an orange? Red ones. We needed black tea. You like the background music? This is all Good Kid music. It's like goodkidofficial.com or something like that, but they make all of their music stream friendly. You can use it on stream as much as you want. And they have the actual lyric versions of all of their songs and the instrumentals available for download on their website so that people can use them on streams. The SoCar uses some of them too. Is the Blue Label water? Here it is. Hummus. Right, anything else we particularly need? 2 vodkas. Potatoes. For you specifically, that's a lot of vodka. I don't remember how many bottles are in one case. It's a lot. It's 12 bottles of vodka per box. So Hilda, I've been trying to figure out where to even put my drawing tablet on my desk, where it would actually be convenient to use during a stream. Because right now I have it like off on my side desk, but that requires me to make a complete 90-degree turn to use it, and I would be nowhere remotely close to my microphone. You just sit it in your lap? I feel like we have different sized drawing tablets. Why did no one throw this away? You lazy assholes. I also have a fancy one. I may have splurged a little bit because of an Amazon sale, but it has been fun to play around with so far. I drew another dinosaur earlier. Hello, Daily. I don't know if I'm talented enough to draw myself yet. Also, thanks to the people who followed from the raid. I know I don't have the notifications on. I've been having problems with fake people, like fake accounts following and trigger notifications and then like disappearing, deleting accounts and stuff, and they got really distracting, so I turned them off. Hi, Al Waha. My duo streaming? Yeah, I'm on Twitch and YouTube. So the way the multi-streaming plugin works is you have to be connected to your primary. So since YouTube is set up as my primary, it won't let me stream to Twitch without being connected to YouTube also. Unless I like set up an entirely new profile in OBS and like toggle between them. It's just the way the plugin works. It won't detect an encoder if you're not. Basically, you have to be streaming already to your primary connection in order for the encoder to exist in OBS. And if I just try to connect to Twitch by itself without already being connected to YouTube, it gives me an error message that says no encoder was found because it's not our, oh, you fucking asshole. You're only getting $85 of that. But yeah, if I try to connect to Twitch by itself, it just gives an error that no encoder was found because I'm not already streaming yet. It can't start it by itself. Is it lagging? I think it's lagging. You better not crash again. 1 second. It did this last time. I don't know why. Like, this isn't even a CPU-intensive game. Do I have something running? God damn it, OBS. Could possibly be doing this. Wonder if I'm just getting too far in the game where it's like, nah, we're not optimized for this. I can still see you coming in the chat. Is it working now? The irony is I actually have a very amazing internet connection. You all see me again? Am I alive again? Okay, cool. Because YouTube is still complaining, but I don't know what's going on there. See? This is my internet speed. You wouldn't know it with the issues that I'm having with my computer. I think the issue was, so with the drawing tablet being off to the side like it is right now, I also tend to forget that there's stuff open on it, like Clip Studio Paint was just loaded. Okay, I'll hide that. I'm just going to ignore the error that YouTube is getting. As far as I can tell, it's getting data. It's saying it's not getting data, but as far as I can tell, it is. I will have to remember to close programs before I start streaming in the future. How'd I like the strawberry bonbons? I actually haven't tried one yet. I just put them on my desk. We'll try our first one after this day is over. No, the whole point was to try it on stream for the first time. Turn the lights on. We'll sit here and eat strawberry bonbons while our stalkers do all of the work to restock the store. All the small items. Buy bigger things that I can click on. Two soaps. Disappointed in your lack of purchases. Are there any other people in here? Okay. Oh, no, there's one more person. Just going in that person's line. She doesn't like me. She's prejudiced against cats. Alright, we'll just stand here and we'll eat a bonbon. The weird things that look like cough drops. That's probably why I didn't eat these as a kid. I probably just thought they looked like cough drops and I was like, nah, I'm good. It kind of just tastes like a strawberry cough drop. It's like a cough drop without the menthol. Can you hear that clanking on my teeth through the microphone? Oh, hi, Mac. I forgot to say hi because I was dealing with my OBS fucking up. Oh, damn, we made it back up to 12K, even after buying a license and new products? That's pretty good. Parmesan cheese. Oh no, our sushi went down. Bad news, Hilda, your mango sushi went down in value. Full $2. Oh man. Really can't fit one more in there. Is the shelf? Oh, it's a single width shelf. I think I had it here, and then I realized it blocks at my access to the light switch, so I had to swap it out for a short shelf. Of course, Sokar would comment on that specific thing out of the entire stream. We have 2 boxes that only have 3 in it. That's not acceptable. Waste of space. Oh, I just got to the filling part and it felt like glue on my teeth. For some reason, I was expecting it to be like a Gushers filling that was just liquid, not like chewy. That was what was in my mind when you described it before. Our bills. Trying to get this gooey stuff out of my mouth. Oh yeah, I told people that you've been eating them nonstop. But oh, we're going this way. I didn't know there was more. I didn't know we could expand further that way. Interesting. I was not expecting to need to reorganize my entire storage area. But here we are. Reorganization time. It can cover the windows, I don't care. Need more shelves. There we go. Now we can organize the meats a little better. We're gonna make this our chicken shelf. So we need to get the tuna off of here. Well, we should have like a separate fish shelf that's just for fish. Get rid of those. What exactly is hummus? What is in it? What shelf do I need to put that on? Oh, these are pizza. Wait. Oh, these are the crab sticks. Let's put the pizzas down, I guess. Where's the sushi? This is the sushi. We're all crab. So this is the salmon. Put that on the fish shelf. We have fries, ice cream. Don't know what to do with that shit. Alright, where's that chicken that we just got? This will go above. Crap, I forgot to move the hummus. What is this? What is this? This isn't even in English. Galette Bretonne? What is that supposed to be? Ham and cheese. What is this? That's the prosciutto thing. What is this? That looks like another ham and cheese thing. What is this? This is scallops? I think this is the scallops. This is the lasagna, the Greek style lasagna thing. Let's move that over here. And we had a new lasagna. This? No. Didn't we have a new lasagna? Do we not have any? It's this. Yes. Bolognese. Buy 3 of those to fill up the shelf. I didn't assign both spots. They're gonna go put it somewhere stupid. Because they're idiots. Guess we'll just put the hummus up here, because I don't know what the hell hummus is. I need this cleared. Or the chicken. We can get 4 more chickens. This is like all, we do have ground beef that we need to put somewhere. What's this? This is the regular, this is the ham we already had. The ice cream. The ice cream above the fries. The other ham next to that one. Oh, this is ground beef. How many of these do I have? 2? Wait, there's a third? When did I just put up there then? Yeah, that one. Yeah, okay. 2 bleach, 2 cleaners. Give them something else to do while I'm reorganizing things. 2 potatoes. 3 kegs. So Hilda can get extra drunk. Move these onto a shelf here. I can get 2 more of whatever the hell those are. Ham and cheese. This other thing is... Wait, did they just make 2 shelves of the same thing? More of those. Clear that. Ground beef can go above these. Move these bleaches. Bleach and meat go well together. A great combination. Need more mashed potatoes. We only have 3 mashed potatoes left. White label water here. Pulp juice. I think that might be about all we need for now. We need a red flour. But we need a bunch of elbow pasta. Two regular pastas and 1 spaghetti. Okay, we ran ourselves down to $2,700. Why does no one throw away the boxes? Alright, I think everything looks good. Oh, I forgot to restock. Don't really need more stuff there. We'll wait till tomorrow. Bring in the big spenders. According to Google, it's essentially a dip made from mashed chickpeas with tahini, lemon juice, and garlic. Why does it need to be refrigerated then? That sounds like something that doesn't really need refrigeration. That's it. Just a medium roast coffee. Not even any creamer. Some sugar, maybe? $140. Someone could come over here. Oh, now all of a sudden is like, oh, the checkouts are full. We weren't all just lining up at the wrong line. Give me the more money. That's not more money. 250, really? Plates. I think we're gonna have to charge the $3 fee. I know we actually need the reputation now, but I'd rather have the $3. Why do they do that? Your place in line is not reserved until you're at the register. You can't call it out from across the store. Still another person in here. Will he go to me, though? He did go to me. Wow, this shelf is very... Are we out of that? Or are they just slow? That did not go through the door. Damn it. Why can't I throw this? Nobody found my products too expensive? Amazing. Green tea, salmon, and ham. And it's really not being kind with the prices. I feel like I'm getting a lot of price decreases and not any price increases. Or are you fucked up? I need to save and reload. Where's the ham? Is this? No, that's prosciutto. Which one is the ham? This one? Alright, let me save and reload. We'll stop being an idiot. What were you even carrying? Lasagna. Go. Here. We need to stock 5 French fries so I can get rid of this box. No, they're already full. Damn it. One potato is needed. But we only have boxes of 4. Boxes of chicken. I put the pizza here. We'll actually need 2 entire boxes of pizza now. I don't remember where that is in the list. I haven't ordered pizza in so long. Red stocked already. You missing 1 of 2 and 1. I don't think that either of these have that few. It has 2 in it. Take 1 more off the shelf. I need 3 shortbreads, 1 tall bread. Running low on coffee. Orange flowers. Complete the order. Oh man, hate when there's only 1 left. Oh, I forgot we completely ran out of candy. Anything else? We're completely out of the cakes too. Hey, did I order too many greens? Bet. Chuck. I would really love to get rid of that railing. I feel like I hit that maybe every 4th time I walk past it. Odd design. Why is there a staircase that goes down to the entire area instead of just to the door? I never even paid attention. Okay. Finally get back to stocking things. We do need a lot of cheese. Both of those. Parmesan and the special cheese, whatever it is. Three milk 6-packs and a regular milk. Bleach. Whatever those were. Detergents. We need to refill both of those cleaners. I wonder if there's actually a benefit to doing all of this. I guess I was just thinking is like, what would be the downside to just leaving a mountain of random shit in the street and letting the stalkers pick it up and just stalk directly from the street? But I guess that wouldn't really work. Because you wouldn't know what you need to order because there would be no organizational system as far as like knowing what's out of stock from your shelving. But also, if they're holding a box and they don't have a space to put it down on a storage shelf, they'll just infinitely hold it until they're able to empty the box out. They won't just drop it somewhere. So I guess it kind of forces you to do shelving. Just a whole cheese. Do I need anything else? Welcome back, Winter, dancing around in your circles. Oh, out of soda. A Blue Label water keg. I don't think I ordered one of those. Had to feed the rabbits. How many rabbits do you have? Is it just 2? Is that why you make it plural, or is there more than 2? Or a lot of rabbits? Three of them are fat as hell. Are you overfeeding them? Or are they just fat rabbits? One sec, I need to just realize my streamer bot chat isn't pulled up after the fiasco. Okay, there we go. That's much more convenient. Hello, Zero Winter. Welcome to the supermarket. We Flemish giants. Don't know any breeds of rabbit, unfortunately. Oh, we do need some more shampoo. You only know the Looney Tunes rabbit. Do you really not have room to put 3 more of these? Damn it. 2 crab sticks, 2 tunas. How much sushi did we need? 2 large? Completely out of salmon? How did that happen? Need an orange juice. Oh, we're almost out of butter also. Get extra yogurt with this order. The yogurt. 4 packs of eggs. You know what, let's just get 9 of them. Fill the whole shelf. 8 packs. Butter. Two spaghettis. Elbows. Crispin. Any last things? Everything else looks pretty good. And a few boxes of chocolate. Oh, we need ketchup. Tablet sugar. Anything else here? Powdered sugar. Then we'll get 1 chocolate to fill out the order. That'll be our buying for the day. I don't know if I really want to help them. You know what? Instead of helping them, we'll just sit here and watch and we'll take a short break. You've been sitting for an hour and a half. Get up and stretch, get something to drink. I'll be right back. They finished. Good job. I knew you could do it. Who's the game creator? Like starts with it's like Nocta or something. It's an early access game. It's not fully released yet. There's still a lot of stuff to be built into this, but it's still fun nonetheless. Don't ask me how to spell that though. Do I usually turn far enough that you guys can actually even see the change on the screen here? I guess I have to turn pretty far to hit the cache. I was just looking at my OBS, it's like, But yeah, I have to look down at the cache, which makes it kind of obvious how much changes do. With the small orders. Come on, I need money. I need more storage. Oh, come on. You want to know a secret of working in a grocery store? Most cashiers actually really, really hate small orders. It's just like a lot of extra work for almost nothing. At least at the store I worked at, people used to just complain constantly if they got stuck working the express line where it was like all orders that were 12 items or less. We only had one cashier that really enjoyed working express. Everyone else hated it. Because it's just like so many extra buttons and processing that you have to go through over and over to handle orders that are like 1 or 2 items. It just gets really tedious. And it also brings down your performance score because you're spending so much time processing credit cards and cash and stuff, and you're not doing as much scanning. It brings down your scanning scores, and then management starts getting on your ass because you're not scanning fast enough because you're taking so many breaks in between. I was also one of those cashiers that didn't really like taking long breaks. I have ADHD, I just get bored sitting up in the fucking break room by myself, like, oh, yeah, real relaxing break, sitting here doing nothing for 15 minutes, staring at a wall. This is the highlight of my day. So especially when I had 30-minute breaks, I had a real problem of coming back early because I was just so bored. It's like, just give me some work to do. Like, I can't sit here doing nothing for this long. But there was one pay period where I kept coming back from break too quickly, and our time clock counted like all of my lunch breaks for that week as just regular breaks, because apparently, even though I explicitly selected the lunch break option on the time clock, the option you selected doesn't matter. It's all based on how much time you take. So if you take less than 25 minutes for your break, it counts it as a 15. It doesn't matter if you chose 15 or 30-minute break. If you didn't take at least 25 minutes, it's counted as a 15. And I didn't know that. So I was coming back early from my 30-minute lunches, and they were all getting counted as just regular 15-minute breaks that I get paid for instead of the unpaid 30-minute break. And I went into overtime that week, and management got really, really pissed off that they had to pay me like 0.2 hours of overtime because I didn't know that their stupid time clock system worked this way. Oh my god, with the small orders. So I got called up to the manager's office for a meeting to explain why I had overtime. And apparently they had already figured out what was happening before I went up there. They looked at my breaks and noticed that they were all coming in at like 24.5 minutes. They were like, I don't care if you don't want to sit up there for the full 30 minutes, but you have to wait. Even if we're just standing next to the time clock, just stand there and wait until it hits the 25-hour mark before you clock back in. Anyone else here? No? Okay. Getting stuck on the stairs so often. Another box of 1. Alright, how much profit did we make today? I don't think I paid my bills today. We've lost money? Did we buy that much supplies? I guess we did completely stock our shelves with all the new items that we didn't stock the day before. Oh, come on. Why you keep knocking down the market price for all of my stuff? I'm gonna go bankrupt because of the economy. Everything's so underpriced. Chicken. Yeah, that's the strategy that I've been kind of having is I try to completely fill the shelf. Like if I notice something is low, I'll completely fill the shelf up instead of just buying like one or two. Cause then I don't have to like keep reordering the same things every single day. I just wait until they run out and then fill them. It's a bit too tedious to like go through every single thing. I only need one of those. Apparently someone brought one back. Two bleaches. So I mostly tend to just look for the empty spots on, or like the near empty spots on the shelf, and that's what I restock for the day. Yeah, everything looks stocked. I probably don't need to buy much of anything today. Wait, what? Did two people have boxes of detergent out? Fuckers. Get 5 back in here so I can get rid of one of the boxes. No, I can only fit 4. Damn it. Get 1 in here, and then he'll stock the 5 that are in that box. That box will be empty. Wait. Oh, he didn't pick up that box. Fine, I'll do it myself. They did the same thing with the 12-pack eggs. Ugh. That's so annoying. I know it's not realistic, but I really wish it would put like a yellow outline or something on the shelf to indicate that there's a box assigned to that product, like out in the wild right now, and that you don't need to, like, that's not an empty shelf. There's gonna be something there. Pay our bills. Remember to do that. Oh, we did pay our bills yesterday. Let's just start the day. Everything seems pretty well stocked. How much do we need for the next storage expansion? I know we need an insane amount for the next store expansion. 11,000. I feel like these grow at too high of a rate compared to other things. Coming. Because now it feels almost like a race of like, I can't get more licenses until level 56, but am I gonna have enough money by the time I reach level 56 to be able to expand my store, build more shelves, and buy a product license to put stuff there? I'm not so sure about that. I was gonna go look at my computer, but fine. Also curious when I can hire a 4th stalker. I'm gonna go look real quick. Oh, I can hire one now. Only get up to 4? That's it? That seems insanely low for how much you can expand this store. No, there's no research tree in this game. I don't know if that's something they plan on adding later. It sounded like maybe they might add something like that. Because, like, right now, the stalkers and, like, especially the cashier, if you, like, just see how fucking slow he scans items, they're, like, completely fucking worthless. That's why I have so many of them. I believe I thought I saw something somewhere about how they're going to add some sort of skill to the actual hires themselves so that they can increase their working speed and stuff later on, which would eliminate the need for having so many of them. Like, if he would work faster, I wouldn't need to install another cash register and hire another cashier. Yeah, that was my understanding of the kind of system. I don't know if they formally said they were going to add that or if it was just a community requested thing, but they definitely do need something like that. It would definitely incentivize you to hire employees earlier on so that they can start skilling up and be ready later. But that's why I sit here and do so much of the cashiering, is I can do the cashiering at like 4 or 5 times the speed that he does it. The stalkers are just more valuable in this game. Because while I can walk faster than the stalkers can, there's not much else I can do faster than them. So pay more for higher level. Yeah, I imagine that would come if they did expand the skill system for employees. Because that's a pretty common feature among most games that have employee management systems, is they increase skill level over time and they demand more money as their skill increases. That's a very common game mechanic. I don't imagine a situation where they wouldn't implement that. We made it to 10K. Games like Planet Zoo. I would really want to get Planet Zoo at some point, but I've seen it on pretty small games like, God, what was that game called that I played before? The Cafe Owner Simulator, was it? That game has a skill system like that where, like, and that's a pretty small simulator game. but it had skills and increasing wages for employees and stuff. They get like upset and don't want to work if you don't give them bonuses and stuff. Again, with the prices going down, when am I going to get a price that goes up? I'm getting $1 profit on a lot of this shit now. No DLCs. That's another thing. Why I tend to hold off on games like that until all of the DLC are released, because I'd rather just play the fully completed game. Like, sometimes the base games almost feel like early access versions that aren't really fleshed out because they have all of this additional content that they're planning to release for it that's gonna span 2 years. And it's like, I'll just wait. If only prices went down in the real world. I'll be honest, I don't really pay attention to what the prices even are. I buy so few things for like what we regularly eat that I don't know, like price tracking just doesn't really make any sense. I don't really have anything to compare it to, and it's like if the price of something got too expensive, it's not like I can just not buy that thing. I don't exactly have much choice with my diets. I'm one of the consumers that is just kind of completely fucked if the prices skyrocket on something. Why do I have 3 boxes with 1? City Skylines, yes. Although, I would say that City Skylines was never really completed in the first place. I wrote an article about City Skylines on my blog about how the more DLC that they released, the more it just felt like an even more broken game than it was before. Every DLC pack they release is just like another slap in the face. Poor chicken. But there was one DLC for the original City Skylines in particular that like just really confused and irritated me. It was the one for, I think it was the Factory DLC. I'm pretty sure it was Factories. But like the base game of City Skylines already had a districting system built into it. And when they added the Factories DLC, it took me so long to figure out how you specialized factory districts, because I just assumed that they would use the same districting system that already existed and just add more options to it. It's like, okay, now you can also assign factory districts using the same tools. But no, the DLC added a second districting system on top of the one that already existed that functioned completely independently and I didn't realize even existed in the game. And I think I played for like 4 or 5 hours before I realized the second district system existed. And then I was just like, why? Why the fuck did you add a completely separate system for this already existing game mechanic? Yeah. By the time they were done releasing DLC for that game, it really just felt like a bunch of random tools clobbered together. None of them are interconnected. None of them really function well with each other. It was just a bunch of random shit. And it was so irritating the way that they ended up with that game. It's like every DLC was run by a different department, and none of the departments ever communicated with each other about what they were doing. I will be honest, I never played. I got so sick of City Skylines and its broken mechanics, I never played the last couple of DLC they released. I lost all enthusiasm, and I was just like, nah, I don't care anymore. I have not even touched City Skylines 2. I know Sokar played City Skylines 2, I think for only one stream. I don't know if he ever did a second stream of it. But I do remember it being very, very broken and weird when it first came out. Not all of the City Skylines DLC were cosmetic, but a lot of the stuff they implemented was just like plop down this one building wherever you want and it does a specific thing, and that was like the extent of the content. Like, I know you always wanted the Snowfall DLC, but I always described it to you as like it's just hard mode. Because it doesn't transition through seasons or anything. It's literally just you get some maps that are now snow maps, and literally all it does is it's not even that you can build them. You have to build maintenance buildings to clear snow off the streets now. It's just a fucking difficulty modifier. There's no other pleasure of it. I believe City Skylines 2 has full transitioning seasons, which was one of the few things that we were really, really excited that they finally implemented into the game, because the way they implemented it in the first game was just complete garbage. They might as well have not even added it. 'Cause I think the second game also has like a more realistic day-night cycle as well, rather than what it did in the first game where it just suddenly became dark and then suddenly became light, and it only happened if you had the Nightlife DLC installed. They never incorporated it into the base game. One large sushi. More annoying, yeah. I mean, pretty much all of their DLC just made the game more annoying. All of their DLC was just all hype. That's all it was. It was just developers hyping up a really cool feature and then releasing it and you going, wow, this really sucks. So you did do a second stream. I couldn't remember if you did a second one. I know they did that big update where they got rid of the free money that kind of ruined the game. That basically turned the entire game into sandbox mode because they showered you with so much funding and you could just get free services from neighboring cities. Kind of made it why even play. I know at least for me, I never played with the unlimited money thing turned on in the first game because when I play games like that with unlimited money, I just get too bored. There's not really any progression. There's not anything limiting. I have to have that sense of working towards something, even if it's like, oh, I can't do this because I need more money to do it first. But at least if that progress thing is there, it adds fun to the game. I really don't understand how people can enjoy playing games in complete sandbox mode outside of like Minecrafters who just have like a vision of, I want to build this giant thing. I know exactly what I want to do, and I'm just going to go into sandbox and do it. Like, I can understand that, but past that is, I think sandbox modes are just boring. Oh no, we're out of hummus. The weird dip. Transport Fever. Yeah, see, that's actually something that I struggled playing Transport Fever when I was playing it on my stream because they do that same thing. They give you such an insane amount of money that you can't possibly lose. And it just removes a part of the factor of the fun for the game. You should be able to lose by not managing your money correctly. And like, I get it's a campaign and it's a lot of people want to be able to just always succeed in a campaign, but I don't know. Campaigns that you can't lose are just inherently not as fun. Blue label ones. Oh, why is there... Can I fit 3 in the other box of water? Or is this full? No, it's full. Oh, man. I at least like to get 1 in here so I can get rid of the other box. Campaign just throws money. Yeah. I mean, they don't even need to throw money at you because they also start you with such an insane amount of money that you don't really need to earn anything. You always have like $10 million and it never goes down. Wait. Already stocked the green toilet paper? Red flower, blue flower, orange flower. Okay, we can put one on the shelf. Why is that there? Go away. We need blue, a red, and 2 orange. Anything else? Going once, going twice. Shortbread. Maybe another pepper. Oh, we'll get a hot sauce. I'm just gonna say this is my last order because I don't want to keep sitting here ordering things. I think establishing an economy in a game that works well is probably the hardest thing that a developer has to do. I certainly don't fault developers for doing an economy wrong, especially at a first release, as long as they're willing to listen to the community and fix the economy when they point out things just don't work or make the game boring. Because it's just so hard to design it perfectly. Interesting idea. I don't know if I've seen a game that has like true economic crashes that kind of basically you're just coding in some sort of economic reset. I don't know if you'd inherently need it to be random more than if you detect a player isn't getting challenged enough. I think that's a more fair thing to try and code in, is just balance checks that try to determine whether the player is expanding too quickly, not being challenged enough at their current level. And if you detect things like that, that's a great opportunity to trigger some sort of event to happen that potentially balances the game back out for the player to keep them interested. Because if you make it completely random, you stand the chance of alienating the player or putting them in a lose position where they might just stop playing the game because they get frustrated. Like, the whole point of game development is you want the player to keep playing for as long as possible. The entire goal is to keep them playing. And if you make them lose too easily, they'll stop playing. But at the same time, if it's way too easy, they'll also stop playing. So you have to find that middle ground. New and exciting project. You think it's going to be Transport Fever 3? And we're back to 10K. Transport Fever 2 is technically the third game. Did they do one of those things where the second game was like named something else. Can't see anymore. Mods to consoles. It's been interesting seeing how some developers have been finding ways around the, I wouldn't say PlayStation bans mods, but they don't really support any aspect of it because they don't really like people. Basically, PlayStation is very protective of their code and who has access to dev kits and stuff, which makes it very difficult to code mods for PlayStation games because modders wouldn't have access to the dev kits that would be necessary to mod the game. Which means a developer has to build their entirely own mod system in order to bring it to console, which is not something a lot of developers are willing or able to do. That's a ton of extra work to make mods work on console. S29, what is that an acronym for? A lot of developers that end up bringing mod support to console do it in like weird ways where it's not technically mod support. Like the way Minecraft is doing it, Farming Simulator. Oh, I didn't know Farming Simulator had mods in the first place. But the way Minecraft is doing it is basically you have to use Realms. They recently added mod support to Realms, so now you can load mods into your Realms and play them that way. And that way you don't really have to have the mods downloaded and installed on your console. They're downloaded and installed onto the server instead. They do not support the Java edition on console anymore, so console is pretty much exclusively Bedrock edition now. If you want to play the Java edition on console, it's actually kind of a complicated. You have to go through a bunch of hidden menus to switch to Java edition, but they don't actually like update or support that edition on console anymore. I'm honestly not even sure if that little hidden menu to get to the Java edition exists anymore. I haven't tried it in a long time. Yeah, you have to pay like, I think it's like $5 a month to even have Minecraft Realms, or like the base tier that only lets 3 people join. And then not all of the mods that you can add cost money. It's completely up to the developer that makes them, but a lot of the ones that launched with the new mod support do cost money. It's kind of annoying, especially considering that a lot of them are mods that are free on the Java edition, but for some reason they cost money on Bedrock. I mean, I don't know if you still can. You could before. I remember doing it because if you started a new game on like the tutorial map in Java edition, it was a lot easier to find certain things for doing trophies. Like they were all right there in the beginning area. You didn't have to go looking for them. I remember doing that to get some of the trophies because they were like frustrating to find certain things. But that was like probably like 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know. They might have removed that completely from the console edition by now. I don't even remember how to trigger it anymore. I've heard rumors that they eventually plan to completely phase out Java Edition and move only to Bedrock Edition. They've been doing a lot of work to bring Bedrock to parity with Java. Essentially, they want to get to a point where Bedrock is almost entirely the same as Java. And then at that point, just start removing Java support. And adding mod support to Bedrock was one of the first steps towards that parity. They could not get rid of Java Edition without having mod support on Bedrock. As far as I know, that was like the only, like most of the people that I ever ask, like why they play Java over Bedrock was solely for mod support. I've always personally preferred Bedrock Edition for one feature only. In Bedrock Edition, if you hold down the placement button and like start moving, in Bedrock, it will place blocks in a straight line. So like you can start at one spot and like drag across the screen and it will make a perfectly straight line and not place any blocks outside of that line. And I use that all the time when building things. That feature does not exist in Java Edition. So every time I ever play Java and try to use that, because like I mostly only play Bedrock, I'm just so used to using that tool. And then I'll play Java with someone and start placing and try to draw a line of blocks in Java Edition, and it just ends up with blocks fucking everywhere. Bedrock, if you switch tab to another than back, game has to reload. See, one of my friends does that. Like if they like alt tab out of the game or whatever and like focus on another window, it like disconnects them from the server. But I have never had that happen. I don't know what exactly causes it, because I click out of the game all the time and it doesn't disconnect me or cause anything to reload. Again, 2 more things going down in price. Got the crashing economy here. It is a weird bug. I don't know what causes it. If it happened to me, I would find it incredibly annoying, but I've never had it happen to me. Maybe I'm just special. I don't know. Do you play in full screen mode? Maybe it's something to do with like the window mode. Because I play pretty much all of my games in windowed mode at 1440p, so that I have like basically a window in the center of my 4K monitor. Maybe it's just like if you play in full screen mode and like alt tab into another window is what causes it to just completely fuck up. Potatoes, the bleach, green cleaner needs stocked. Oh, okay. You just take the box that I was about to take off the shelf. Still need more of this? Thought there was only a few missing. Oh. Wait, was he just walking really fucking slow? I stocked something else entirely while he was still doing one thing? Three bleaches. On this order. Got the toilet paper on here. Got chicken. Chicken looks good. Four potatoes. Gotta be something. There's nothing to make them faster. This is still a very early access game. It just released into early access in like March, I think. Completely out of shortbread? Really? Completely. It's even missing from the shelf. How did that happen? normally I don't play early access games because of this. Like, it's missing features and some pretty major annoying ones too, but this game is just very addicting. This is probably going to be the last time I play this for a while. I really want to move on to doing some other things. I've played this like, what, 6 times in a row now? This is part 6, and I don't think I've played another game other than my Tricks and SOCAR collabs in between these. That's why I keep doing so much stuff myself. If I sat here and waited for them to do all this shit, it would take an hour. I don't know if you've been around Zero to see the way things get stacked on the shelf. It actually does a stack. So they will always pull the box off the shelf that was most recently placed on the stack, which means if you restock, see how this says there's 7 in these 2 boxes? I take the top box off, so there's 3 in this box and 4 in the box under it. If I set this down, this box has 12. So if I put this on top of the 4 box, they will grab the box that has 12 in it instead of the box that has 4 in it to try and use the box that has less in it. Instead of, I don't know. They should just be taking the box that has the least amount of items in it all the time, and there's like no convenient way to resort the shelf. So like, especially these stacks where you can have 6 thin boxes on one shelf. I know when I restocked this, I just bought 5 boxes and we placed them on the shelf. This box in the very front only has 1 in it. But in order to get that 1, I have to take all 5 of the other boxes off the shelf, grab the box that only has 1 left in it, and then put the other 5 back onto the shelf. It's very, very badly designed how the organizational shelves in this game work. I hope they completely revamp how that works before they release this. It's just way too tedious. But like, I stopped worrying about it later on because there's just like too many products in here in the storage room now to be like tediously resorting the boxes so that the smaller amounts are on on the top of the stack. I just don't have time to do that. If I did that for every product, we'd be sitting here for like a full hour in between every day just doing stock stuff. But like with things like this where it's really easy to do, since I have 2 spaces dedicated to brown sugar, if I notice it, I'll place the new box and then place the old box on top of it. just because it's easy to grab ones like that. But if it's a complicated situation, like if I only have one shelf dedicated to something, I'll just place them as like it's not worth it. I don't think they even need buttons for it. I think it should just automatically resort. Or if they don't want to manage resorting all of the boxes every time you put one on, it should just automatically pull the box that has the least amount of items in it whenever they grab something off the shelf. I'm sure there are some people out there that will like sit there and say it's like, oh, but that part of the fun of managing the storage is having to shuffle through the boxes and pull that stuff back to the top. And it's like, I could understand that if it was easier and less tedious to do, but it's actually very annoying with the way that they do it, because like placing an item over and over, like, and not being able to stack them and shit, it's just too much effort. If it were simpler to do, I wouldn't mind. Like, if it was just a sort button, like you mentioned, I wouldn't mind having to go through and hit the sort button on all of the stacks to make sure that they're on the top. But having to manually sort them is just insane. Only carrying, yeah, I've complained about only being able to carry one box at a time as well. Like, you should have like a pallet jack or something to take everything in, but then they also weirdly, for some reason, put a staircase down into the storage. I don't understand why. Can't fit anything in there. And we're also capable of carrying a significant amount of weight that could potentially carry 4 or 5 bags in one hand. What time is it? 11? It's almost 11. I'm not going to stock anything else. I'm just going to do this day and then probably stop for the night. I do need to... I've only had one thing to eat today, so I need to eat another something before it gets too late. Oh, I mentioned food. Sokar reappeared. I made Sokar some orange maple chicken with green beans earlier. Yes, orange maple chicken. It was delicious. Never heard of it. I mean, I've never heard of a majority of the things that are on the Home Chef menu, but they are very good and do work very well. It's not all that complicated. It's literally just you grill some chicken, you squeeze an orange over the top of it to get all of the orange juice on it, and then you pour some maple syrup on top of it. Voila, you have orange maple chicken. Hey, it's almost 11 o'clock here. We just happen to be late eaters. Both Sokar and I are the type of people that we are not capable of eating things right when we wake up. I've never really understood the people who are like, you have to eat breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. It's like, I eat breakfast, I'll throw up in an hour. You gotta let my stomach warm up and turn on first. You don't eat breakfast anymore. I really never ate breakfast. I was never a fan of breakfast. I like breakfast foods, I just don't like eating in the morning. Early morning PE. I don't even remember. I think like half of my PE classes were in morning and half of them were in the afternoon. I actually preferred morning PE mostly because it was cooler outside. I hated the afternoon PE classes because it was all hot and you get like fucking drenched in sweat. But I'm also very sensitive to heat, so being able to do stuff in the cool morning air was just way more preferable to me. Oh, not the high bill people again. I'm gonna have to turn the lights on after this person. Boop. You're cold in the morning? I mean, I'm pretty much always cold. You ask Sokar, usually my hands and feet are like ice cubes, and I'll like touch him and he'll like jump out of his chair like, holy shit. When I say I'm heat sensitive, like I just legitimately cannot handle being in high temperatures for prolonged periods of times. It will give me a migraine. So I generally prefer cold climates. Not because I need to cool off, but because I need to stay cool in the first place. Yes, it's all connected. Pretend that it's all connected. My presence brings coldness. We waiting for anyone else? Nope, we just have to wait for this slow fucker to check these people out. Ugh. Because Zero, just to rub it in their face, you also can't, like, kick this guy off of the register and do it yourself. You actually have to sit here and wait for him. But it's like these small things like this. This is why I kind of want to move on to something else. Like, this game is addicting and fun, but I would really, really rather put this on the shelf and wait for more updates to come out for this. Make it less tedious and annoying to play. Alright, dishwasher tablets are going down too. Oh, that's a big drop. Like $3 in profit that we're losing. This is a bad economy. Right, have almost 18k. We're in a good position to start expanding whenever we reach level 56. Stop the music so it doesn't overlap itself. But I am going to stop there and go get some food. I will not be streaming again till Saturday morning. Uh, did we ever confirm that we're actually playing Grounded again on Saturday, or is that still a just we're assuming thing? But regardless of what we do, I'll be back Saturday, probably Sunday morning as well. Sokar's doing a bunch of stuff Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so I won't be around. Just assumed, yeah. We'll have to confirm with Trix. But thanks everyone for stopping by, chatting, lurking, whatever it is you do, it's always appreciated. I will see you next time. Bye.
Faster and faster, dear. It's like we're moving backwards in your rearview mirror. The road eaten up by the snow, eaten up. I can feel, I know you feel it too. A little flicker on the path we steer of subtle flashing lights. We'll go faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster.